Hello, this is Resilan Bearcat, and welcome to City Skylines 2. Okay, welcome back to City Skylines 2. We're going to get things rolling here. First thing we're going to do is just kind of take a quick view. Now, I had a name suggestion that was put forth by Flynn Jordan 311. I want to thank you for your suggestion. He had a really good suggestion for the name of the city, and we're going to go with that suggestion. The Kristiania, which is the historic name of the capital of Norway, which is now known as Oslo. But we want to, I want to thank him for that suggestion. I think with this map, it's a very appropriate name for this map. I like that a lot. So we'll go with Kristiania. And so what we'll do here is kind of look at our city a little bit. Let's just do a quick tour. We got our industrial section down here on this side of the river. We've got our medium density residential up here on the hillside. And then down here along the waterway, we have some beachfront properties. We've got, these houses are pretty cool looking down across through there. As we get away from the water and up into here, we've got a little residential neighborhood, just kind of European housing, low density housing. Across the street over here, across the main street, we have a whole bunch of commercial buildings, things that are going in here. And then back behind that, we have more of a medium density, both the row housing, and then further back over here, we've got some high rises, which is low rent housing. And as we do this, and we've prepared this area out through here, as you can see, in the last episode, we were doing some work on the other side of the railroad road here. And all of this over here along the waterway is going to be low density residential for now. And we're going to expand our low density residential during this particular episode and expand it out through there. But we do have some other things that we want to take care of. Now, one of the things that we do have an issue here, and I want to bring this up, is we've got a landfill here and we are filling up our landfill. And this is something that we have. We are not processing the garbage fast enough. Now, if we look at our budget, we're doing well on our budget. So let's check the services for waste management. And we're only running at 80%. So I'm going to pull that up to 100%. So that was at 52,000. We'll pull that all the way up. That will give us some additional processing capacity. So, we are filling this stuff up a little bit, but now we do have multiple trucks that are going out and collecting garbage. We don't have any upgrades yet. We can put down some upgrades in some of the things that we're doing, but let's see what this does to our overall budget here, and how that actually affects our garbage collection. Now let's go look at garbage collection here. So the garbage collection is, we're producing 195 a month. We're only processing 90 a month. So we are filling up our landfill. That's going to be a problem, and we are going to need to create another landfill at some point in time. Now, let's look at some of the other options for handling garbage. So one of the things that I could do is come down here and I could do you've got the landfill. Landfill's 70,000, as we all know. I mean, we saw what that was costing me. It was costing me about 62,000 a month for a landfill. You've also got a recycling center. Now, it's 880,000 credits to build this. However, as you can see, it would have 15 garbage trucks, storage capacity of 1,500, and it would process 1,500 a month. That sounds really good. I would love to have this building. Upkeep, 80,000 a month for the recycling center. Now, I put this building down. I actually had started recording this episode, and I placed this building. And I'm going to, I then went back to my save and took the building out, because when I placed the building down, it was not costing me 80,000 a month. It was costing me 190,000 a month. And my profit over here, where I was making 200,000 in profit, 249,000 in profit, after placing the recycling center, I was in the negative, 40,000 in the negative. And I'm not real sure how you go from 240-ish, and something that cost you 190, now you're at the other. But I was running a negative balance after replacing the recycling center. Now, I could have taken out the garbage. That would help some on that, but it does not offset all of it. I'm still in a problem. Now, another problem that I noticed in the last, while I was doing that, was this traffic problem. We're going to fix the traffic problem. So we're going to come in here. First thing we're going to do is let's fix this traffic. what we're going to do is grab a 5-lane asymmetrical road, and I want to come out to here. Let's grab, actually, yeah, let's grab this right here. We're going to do this segment right here. And we'll snap this in right here, and then turn all of this stuff off. Let's see. I want to just do that. Oh, no, maybe not. I'm trying to go to either side, and I just don't like that. There we go. Need to reverse it. There we go, like that. Okay, there we go. And I've got my building back over here, so let's take that back out of there. An office building. And that will help on that a little bit. Now we've also got on this side though, I believe this is also potentially an issue. So let's get a 3-lane asymmetrical road. And we'll do the same thing right here and snap that in there like that. Okay, now between the two of those, that should mean that I've got better traffic flow. This comes across here. This one goes straight across. This does that. Let's see what we have. Okay. And then let's see about my traffic. Got no right, no left, but no, I want to let that go. It does make you wonder if you didn't do any left-hand traffic. It didn't allow a left-hand turn right here. But let's let it come across there, and we'll see if that will clear up the traffic. If it certainly looks like it's improving. It's not backed up all the way up to the rail now. It's much shorter. We still have the traffic jam here, but it may take a few minutes for that to clear out. So we'll let that go. All right, with that in mind, can't really do anything about the garbage right now. So we're going to let that continue with what it's doing. 62,000 a month. So we'll let that go. Okay. Now then, in the last episode, we actually added some area up here for low density residential. We are going to go back to our waterfront housing, and anything that's on this area down here on waterfront, we're going to let this go. And I think I want to take that all the way back there. No, I don't. I don't want to let it go into the water. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it short of getting to the water. Like that. Now then, let's do these over here. Same thing. We don't let it go to the water. And we'll just keep bringing these things in here, just shy of what will fit. Okay. And then what we'll do is put one there and one there. Okay. And with that, then we need to do this area over here. Same way, it drops off pretty steep. We'll put that in there. Let that go in there and let build a house there right on the water. Okay, there we go. Well, we've got more coming down through here, so I'm just going to keep coming down through here doing this. Basically want to bring all of this in right here. Do I really want to do that? I will bring this in here. The little things right there, and maybe that right there. Now these are going to be some very small houses, like that. All right, that can go there. Put a gap in here. Oh, we'll put that in there like that. That in there like that, so they get kind of larger houses as they go. And then what we'll do, now we can start filling in. Now those are not ideal houses, but hey, it'll work. Let's see what we get. All of this filling in. We've not even touched low density yet. Oh, I did not want to get there. Okay, let's go back over here. Put that in there. And then we can bring that in like that right there. There's my park. Oh, a new signature building. The Extreme Athletes Villa. I don't believe I've ever seen that. but I kind of like that. Let's see if we can find where to place it. I think an athlete would be out here in the waterfront somewhere. So let's see what we can do about placing the signature building that we have. What does it give me? +2 well-being. Oh yeah, that's nice. So yeah, I believe that they would be right out here. Sort of in that spot right there. I think that's a good spot for their house. Yeah, beautiful. They do have a little bit more here. Put that in there. That in there. And then fill in some of these other areas.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
I wonder why
this
we've got a
local
driving
public service announcement.
issue here. Right, all that goes in there. Oh. There we go. And then that over there on that side is not going to be low density housing. In fact, I might pull this back and do a little bit of row housing here as a transition. And in fact, I'm going to out of that into this. So what we'll do is we'll come out of here, and I want to put row housing there, there, there. I want to put all of that as row housing. I do. All of that. That. Okay, that'll all be row housing, and then it transition into the lower. Oh, a new signature. Vertigo Square. Now that, I wonder if that's considered a row house. I don't know. Let's go check it out. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. +3 well-being. It's pretty kind of nice. It does look like it's a row house type of a thing. Look, it's a pretty big row house though. Look, it's a wall-to-wall building. Let's see. That looks like something that might fit. I wonder if it would fit down in here between two of these medium density residentials. Or maybe even here at the end of the street. Not sure it goes there. Would it go right in there without taking the corner that house out? Don't know that it would. Might fit in here though. Just positive it would fit right there. I wish I could rotate it just a little bit where it would line up better with that. There's my park over there. And it looks like this road here doesn't have anything on it. I could put some. Alright, and then I don't believe this is working. The zoning tool I do not believe is working right now. If I take. Yeah, it is not working. The zoning tool appears to be broken. Going back to my signature buildings. It is interesting to bring it back in here, and then we'll bring a little road back here to it. I will. The parking thing there, that's kind of an interesting way of doing it. And we'll just bring a little road in there. Make a little alley. And we'll grab this right here. Like that right there. I wonder if I could do that as a pedestrian street. Make it kind of a little bit unique. Let's see. Overlapping items. Doesn't want to upgrade that, so without causing a problem, I think we'll just live with that. Kind of an interesting little building stuck back in there. Yeah. Let's see if I can now do get the little park right here and the little office component. And then what I will do is let's put a little things that we get distracted with. Let's put a walkway from here over to here like that. There we go. Now they have access to this other area. Not bad. And we need a little bit of decoration in here, I think. I believe they would decorate this a little bit if they did something like this. What they'd probably do is come down here with a bush. There we go. We're going to do a lot over there. Tree on this side. But we'll come back over here in these bushes. Like that. And then I think what we'll try to do again is bring path right over here to this parking lot. Okay. And then let's see. I believe, let's take this path all the way down through here, like that. Yeah. Right, it's trying to snap. Let's turn all the snaps off and see if I can. Oh, I didn't want to do that. You stupid thing. Really bugs me. It doesn't ask me. Just destroyed a building that had been leveled up. Okay, it'll come back. Very good. Let's go down here now, check our traffic jam coming into the city. Yeah, that's much better. Got the roundabout there. Things are moving better here than what they were. All right. Uh-oh. Water problems. Is that because my water isn't keeping up, or no? I've got enough, barely, but I do have enough. It's like it's not connected. Check the water out. All of that's connected in. I just don't have enough processing. That's what that comes back down to. So let's go back to our budget. We're still doing well on our budget. So water and sewage, let's bring this up to 70. Probably 60% is probably enough. Should get rid of the sewage things. Now I do have some crime aspects out here, and I think another police station is going to be necessary. I need a high school and a police station, I think. Because I do think I've got a number of crimes. Yeah, crime is occurring a good bit. And we need a high school. Now, where are we going to put the high school? Let's turn a terrain map on. Let's see. How? Yes. Let's turn this on here where we can see. We don't really have any place. There is a little bit of room over in here. We could potentially grade out a little bit in here and carve out a place for a high school. I believe that's probably going to be the best thing, or maybe right in there. Let's check our high schools and see what we can do. We do have a couple of options. We have a small high school, and how many kids do we have eligible? Oh, we got 889. We've got more kids than we have eligibility. This is student capacity 800. It's going to fill up. That's the old one. The urban high school, same price. Okay, that's what that looks like. Oh, that's a much bigger footprint. At least that's a smaller footprint. It costs the same amount of money. I was going to go with the small high school just because of the cost, but I don't think I have that choice. I need the, I've got the kid, I got people that need to go to high school. So I think this one is what's going to have to be, and it will fit in right here. Oh, nice. I haven't placed it yet. This was before placing it. We hit milestone 7. We are now a busy town. Let's look and see what all... We now have the ability to create a gated community. That's kind of nice. As a policy. All right, back to my school. We were working on a school when that just rudely interrupted us, didn't it? I believe we can fit this in right here. Now, I've got a road that comes in there. The other thing I could do is possibly take this road out and move it down here and then bring this over into here. I think I do want to do that. I want to move Lilac Lane. It is an interesting road. I do want that. I wanted that cut through, but I think more importantly, this is a good place to put our high school. If I move that, I think I can make this look a little better with what I want to do. This will be the only thing over here. We'll center it up right there. There is our high school. Now, like everything else, when I place something new in the game, I want to check out what it cost. I'm seeing some upgrades on some buildings. We can see that we've got additional students that are coming in here. 49,000 a month. The cost is what I would call reasonable. We still have 180,000 a month profit, so we're okay on that. We've put in a lot of extra things. We do need an extra police station, and I think let's check out the police and what is here. We've got the small police station, which we've placed, and then we have the regular police station, which has more jail capacity. But I think what I want to do for the police is potentially create another right over in here. Since this is going to be low rent housing, I think putting police in this area is a good idea. Let's see. Now there's an interesting little spot right up here. I could put my police station up here and let it kind of cover from this end of town. There's a little spot right in here. There's some extra room on the side of the road, on this main thoroughfare. But I don't know that that's really a problem. Or I could put it off into here, but that has those terrain challenges that we've talked about. I actually like the idea of getting up here, or bringing it over down in here. And honestly, I think that this is the area that makes the most sense for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. We're going to put in a police station. We're going to put it in back here like that right there. And then what I'm going to do, we're going to take this alley, and I'm going to bring this road right up through here, and then in like that. Okay. Now, that means this isn't zonable. Huh. And I don't know that there's anything I can do about that at the moment. So I tell you what we'll do. Maybe we can fix that by bringing an alley in right down through here. Yes, that created a zonable component right there. Okay. With that in mind, let's put in I want to put in low rent housing here. Let that build up. We're going to put it there and there. That's some additional low rent housing. And then what I want to do here is, I'm hoping this will zone in right here. If I put this here,
has been issued for the
it may not, because it may be on fronting this road.
Please exercise caution if you must drive.
We'll take this out, put this in like that. There we go, and that works. And that gives us a place to put maybe a little small parking lot in here. Because we've got the high school, I think a parking lot makes a lot of sense. So let's see if I can do. There's a modest parking lot.
On how to plan for these temporary events.
Oh,
this has been
I want to go in there. There's the police station. I think possibly.
From our erstwhile listeners. What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, there we go.
Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced
I don't
back
like where that's at. Let's move this.
Let's see here. Y'all got soul.
Over to here. There we go.
Yes, soul.
And that'll create some parking around there. This will create this. And then let's put a park in back here. And I think what we want to do is do a little small playground.
But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical. Yes, indeed.
And what we'll do is put this behind. Oh, we'll put this over here.
Has been known since the time of the early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of
There's a
that
little playground.
As they say, is for the lay person. Now,
and we need a
soulful
we'll put a tiny city park.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident
right there. Okay.
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been
And
dispatched,
on
traffic
this
flow should
particular
return
one,
to
while
normal.
we've got the
But if
cured
you're planning a
granite
quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until
granite
everything
there
clears
and the
up.
road here, let's get some
You already know about it.
surfaces.
No use reminding you.
Let's come into
Well,
here, grab
expect
this,
delays
grab the
and drive
surface,
safe.
and then what we want to
And
do
onto our
is
main
grab this
feature
concrete
store.
surface.
The commercial district is booming as the
I
area
want
is
to
attracting
extend
more
this
high-end
over to this
stores,
road.
bringing the latest in luxury to our
Like that.
neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping
that.
a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me.
And
That's
then
good for
bring this down
business
into here.
and good for the community.
There we go.
Thanks.
That looks like it was designed
We'll
for
be
that
back
corner.
after this.
Yeah, nice. Okay, very good. And then the parking lot here, what I want to do is on the end of this, right in here, go back to my landscaping. What I want to do is find little green bushes and my line tool. Quit that. Click on this, line tool. Sometimes the line tool disappears on you. It's not a huge deal. You can just click on it and to bring it back. But I want to bring this, for some reason that is so far apart. I don't know. That is much further apart than I want. I want them about 1 meter apart. There we go. That's what I want it to look like. There we go. Nice little row of bushes down through there. And then what I want to do is extend this park section out to match up with the road. So let's go back to my surfaces. And what I want to do is grab this and just grab this and bring it all the way to there. And then do the same thing here. There it is. There it is. Like that. And let's see. And we'll continue to bring it out here like that. And then this. You get over here. So we just lined some of this stuff up. Not a bad idea to let some of this stuff run while my simulation is doing things. All right, let's see. I want to grab that right there. Bring it out to here. Here is the 180. There we go. And then this one right up here. All right, come on. Like that. So I think that needs to go right in there. A little bit. Oh, and I heard a nice little clap of thunder here nearby. Looks like we're getting some storms in the area. So that'll bring the extra bit of road there. Now I believe, I don't know if I can put it, can I put a tree on top of this area here? Oh, I can. Nice. What I want to do is big old oak tree. Right. We put the oak tree right there. And the chestnut right there. So I got two nice trees there. Oh. There we go. We're down into fall now, so we're getting some fall color. We'll do some more of the, we'll do some more detailing a little bit later. But now we've got a high school in here, and let's see. Yeah, we're starting to collect kids in here. Very good. And let's check our education. Eligible capacity. Okay, we've got more capacity than we have eligibility. On the elementary school side, though, we do have an issue. We need to put in another elementary school. 184, I think we can afford another elementary school. So let's get a small elementary school. One of the small ones. We need an elementary school for this little community up here. We've already got that in there. I think one of the things we'll do is put an elementary school right here, right up against this is the small elementary school, kind of up against this right here. Just make sure that looks okay. Don't have anything, didn't really respect the topography too much. But I think that actually looks okay. That is such a nice looking building. That's the new elementary school. So we'll come in here and look at that. Isn't that nice? Pretty nice looking building. And then we got the new high school over here. I think the new high school fits in well with the other buildings that are back there behind that. So we've got a little bit of space in here where we can do some additional zoning, I think. Yeah, we've got a little spot in there, and we're going to go ahead and come in here. And what I want to do is back here, we're going to add in some more low rent housing here. We're going to put 1 unit there, 1 unit there. And I believe with the parking lot in the park, we'll put a low density thing right there as well. All right. I have somebody at the door. I'm going to pause the game. I'll be back. Okay, we're back and we will resume right here. Let's see if we can get a little bit more in here. We've got another little spot right here. We'll put in a building there. And that will fill that area in nicely. We'll do some detailing and then we'll be in good shape. Oh my goodness. We have cars on fire. Turned over, one upside down, one burnt up. Oh my goodness. Where's the fire department? There's road services. All right, it looks like road services came up here and did things. We got well, are you guys going to do anything? Road services came by. The fire truck is finally here. He's not needed anymore. Somebody's got to fix that garbage truck. I'm waiting to see what happens here. The police is turning everybody around. We have anybody that's going to fix this? We got 1 lane of traffic open. Ah, they despawned. Yes, that's one way. That's the way the game handles that and takes care of it. Okay. Well, very good. And we even had a building level up. This little building right here leveled up to level 2. Wonderful. That building is leveling up. That'll help with our budget. 167,000. So we've added in a couple of schools. You're already at 400? Are you serious? May have to replace that school with the other one. Where is my other school at? Let's think about this. It's right here. That is the regular elementary school at 1,000 kids. I really have that many kids that need to be in school. 1,374 or 1,300 and I've got 1,462 eligible. 1,372 in school. Wow. I guess so. I didn't realize my 2 schools were that close together. Let's see what I can do here. That adds 500 student capacity. That would have been a better option here than building this other school. I think this was a mistake. So we're going to fix that. We're going to come into here and we're going to expand this school. Oh yeah, everybody likes that. Okay, now let's check what that does to my budget. Yeah, it cost a lot more with that wing on it, but I still think that's the correct thing to do. And then let's see what happens to my budget when I do that. Oh, I'm okay on my budget. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. I've got the elementary school on this side, the high school on that. I sort of like the symmetry of that. Oh, I've got something burned down up there. The fire department not working? I guess I have to bulldoze that. Where is my fire department? Got a pretty good fire hazard in various places. I do have a fire department. What is the... Let's see what the effectiveness of this is. There's no vehicles in use. I could extend it and add in some more fire engines, but that lack of fire engines is the problem. I may end up needing to put another one down here somewhere, but I'm hoping I can wait until after I do some things. What is all this? Waiting for ambulance, waiting for ambulance. Small medical clinic. Oh yeah, we're overrunning our medical clinic. But I have none in use and I'm dispatching. So right now I'm going to pretend I don't see that and let them, hopefully they'll handle that. We may have to upgrade the medical clinic to a bigger one. And then we're going to check our garbage. We are definitely filling up the garbage. That's going to become critical pretty soon, but I've got a plan for that. What we're going to do for the garbage is I'm going to move the garbage facility further out of town. I'm going to create an interchange out here for the garbage facility and move it out. Basically move it further out and then use this as an industrial park instead of having my garbage here. And that'll be for another episode. It's not going to be for this episode. Right now, we want to let things go. We're going to be getting back into the winter months very, very soon. And when we do, I'm not going to be doing anything on that. Now, let's see. Unreliable mail service is becoming the #1 thing on happiness, and that's going to have an effect on things. So what we want to do is let's check out the post office. Now, we have a small post office. Handles local incoming and outgoing mail. I think we're going to do that. So that's 7,500 and that's 22,500. And I remember that being a big deal. So let's take the small post office. Let's see, that's such a small building. I love that is just so small. I like that. So what we're going to do, because I don't want the post office in some of the other things, I'm going to come over here and we're going to put right in here, right here where we've got this office, we're going to put our post office in here. I'm wondering if I should put it back off the street a little bit on a little side component. I think I will do that. So let's do this right here. Let's take this road right here. And let's just grab the regular road. We want to extend the road out to here, like that.
This has been a local public service announcement.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone.
Let's see. We've got that in there now. Let's do our post office. The little post office is going to go... I don't want it on that main road right there. I want it off this, like that. Oh, and look at the little parking lot. That's actually kind of neat. And then with that... Wonderful. I do like that.
But let us not.
Now let's see what that did to our budget. We're still doing good on the budget. This is $18,000 a month, so the cost of this is not bad. It's only got 6 employees, and it actually does a pretty good job of bringing that in there. And this is down in the industrial area, the commercial area. We've got some commercial demand again coming in, so I want to come up in here and start filling in down in here with some commercial.
No use reminding you.
We want to do one little stretch right in there of commercial. Just bring that in off of that. This will be more commercial, and then I've got more residential that I can fill in here as well. And but I think we'll hold off on the additional residential, as we got someone in the cemetery that needs an ambulance. Interesting. Fall colors are starting to get in here. I like that. And then we've got all these houses over in here. And let's do some detailing down in here. We do have a little playground here at the end of this cul-de-sac. We've got a little spot in here where we could put a park. Or we could put something else in here. What I'm going to do in here, let's look at my parks. I've got a park down here. I've got a park over here. I think this is a really good spot to put a little bit larger park. I don't want a ring park. Don't really want a dog park either. We could put in a little small park right here. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll bring in back to our residential. All of this is going to be my waterfront. So we'll just fill that in like that right there. Okay. Now it's time for trees. Let's plant some trees. Let's go over to our group brush, our wild deciduous. And we've got a lot of different types of trees in here. And let's see. I want to put young, saplings, and elderly. I want basically all types of trees. And we're just going to brush this down through here, adding in some trees in places. Get some color. Right, that goes in there. And we'll get down in here. And we're not doing any kind of beach palm trees or anything like that. This is a rather cold climate, so I don't think the palm trees makes any sense for this climate. But the deciduous trees makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, and then there's the highway coming down through there. And now what I want to do is any trees that are between the railroad and the... I'm going to get rid of trees that are here. Because I'm going to do something else in this area. It's for detailing that. I don't even want that rock. That rock. Or that road. There we go. All the way down through there. Okay, let's take these two trees. Come out of there. There we go. I will do some stuff in here eventually. What I'm going to do is going down the railroad. We're going to go down the railroad with some nice line of trees. So what we'll do is come over here. Now on the railroad, basically what we're going to do on the railroad is come down the railroad with, let's see, I want spruce with the line tool. And basically what we're saying is we've tried to get this done. We've got a variety of trees. Yeah, no, okay. And on this, actually I only want to put in one size tree. All right, and that's way too close together. That's too close. Let's go out to about 10 meters apart. Okay, that's much better. All right. And we'll just keep coming out through there. And following the railroad around here, we're putting in a line of trees. Oh. There we go. Bring this in around there like that. That's pretty nice. And then what I want to do is bring this right up to here. And now we want to climb this little hill right here. Like that. And then continue right along the edge of this hill. Like that. Okay. That's going to create a nice little line of trees, kind of shielding the highway from over here. And then on the back side of this, we'll do the same thing over here. You can imagine the rail company being required to plant a bunch of trees down through here as a sort of as a barrier. Not all of the trees are going to go in here. There will be gaps on this side. But for the most part, it will come right down through here just like the other ones did. Alright, let's see. Got that in there. Let's see. Bringing that back to about right there. Yes. It won't be perfect as far as how I put this in there, but that's kind of the way it would work in reality. It wouldn't be perfectly down through here. Some of these things would have gaps in them. But that is sort of what it looks like. There we go. Nice. Creates a barrier or a tree-lined area for the train to come down through. Kind of separates the train from the housing development that's back here behind it. Provides a little bit of a noise barrier as well as a pollution barrier. Okay, with that in mind, I think we have made pretty good progress here in this particular episode. We have added to our city services. We have a high school now, so education is going up. I'm hoping that education going up means that crime will go down. That's what it should mean. But I definitely have a few ambulance issues. I've definitely got ambulance issues. The ambulance is having to go too far. So one of the things that we might do is look at coming up in here and putting a health clinic up in here. I think I've got the budget to support it. Oh, I definitely have the budget to support it. So let's do that. Now the medical clinic is $60,000 and takes a whole lot. It has 5 ambulances. This only has 3 ambulances. And I think this is better for the size town that we have. And I think from a city services standpoint, as far as what we come in here and what comes into there, is it makes sense to put this maybe right here. That would be where a commercial thing would normally be. I can put it right there and it's not going to interfere with any of the housing that's in there. Okay, I don't know that I like having it on that main street there, but for now, that's the most logical location for it. And then that will serve this community over here. Okay, and with that, budget is still in good shape. So we're letting things run. Now let's look at our unemployment before we sign off here. 27.2% unemployment. We definitely need to create some additional jobs. So before we do anything, commercial demand is up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with a commercial. I will fill that in right there. Don't want to go overboard with the commercial because it dips out in a hurry. Goes out of there. Now I don't want to do any more zoning there. Let's see. What I want to do is go grab my road. Basically come out here. Then cross to here. Like that. Huh. And then I don't know, but I think upgrading this, even though it's going to take out one of the industrial components, might be a good idea. And then let's get some industrial zoning in here. Need to just literally drop that in there, that in there, and that in there. Okay. That should fill in my industrial nicely. I've got all of these things over here. I've got my logging over here. Look at that. Logging is definitely leveling up. There's the other one. It's leveling up as well. How are my chicken farms doing? We haven't checked them in a while. There's one of the, oh, look at that, level 4. Nice. And this is the other one. Oh, it's level 3, almost level 4. It's going to level up just any time. Nice. And then we've got these mines over here. Same thing. That one's 2, but very close to leveling up. That one's 1 and has not leveled up. Yeah, it's not really leveling up at all much. And then this one over here, oh, that's 2 of 5, but almost 3. Okay. With that in mind, we definitely will deal with the landscape. Oh, we don't have much capacity left. We have to deal with this in the next episode. So the landfill is going to be the issue for the next episode and what we're going to do about it. Our monthly balance is climbing nicely as the things are leveling up and we're getting more jobs. We put in more commercial, we put in more of the other, and we didn't make a dent in unemployment, but we need more. So right now we need to focus on jobs and the landfill. So that'll be what we do when we come back. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the links shown here for more gameplay. Take care.